All right, it is a bizarre story of a troubled young man who ended up in the middle of a brutal breakup between two psychiatrists. Jacob Nolan sits in a New York prison for trying to kill his psychiatrist's ex-lover.
For the first time ever, he's telling his side of the story to Peter Van Sant in 48 Hours, the Psychiatrist and the Selfie.
Jake Nolan readily admits he walked into a New York City high-rise on November 12, 2012, with murder on his mind.
I planned on killing Michael Weiss.
Dr. Michael Weiss is a psychiatrist. Inside Jake's duffel bag, a knife and a large sledgehammer that he used in the attack. And that's just the beginning of this bizarre tale. Jake's attorney, Roger Stavis.
This is not a whodunit. He did what he was accused of doing. But the big question was, why? I saw Jake Nolan brainwashed by Dr. Pamela Buchbinder.
Dr. Buchbinder is another psychiatrist and Jake's cousin. She and Dr. Weiss were battling over custody of their son.
They hated each other, and in turn she made me hate him.
Jake claims Dr. Buchbinder manipulated him to kill by filling his head with horror stories about her ex. And he says he was vulnerable because he suffers from bipolar and other disorders.
She morphed me into whatever she wanted me to be, and I obeyed, just like a puppet.
Dr. Buchbinder has not been charged with any crime. In court papers, she calls the claims against her utterly baseless and states, "I never asked Mr. Nolan to attack or harm Mr. Weiss."
911, raise emergency. This guy's screaming like crazy for help.
Yet right after stabbing Dr. Weiss, Jake took this bloody selfie and sent it to Dr. Buchbinder.
All right, so 48 Hours, Peter Van Sant joins us here in the studio right now. Peter, good afternoon. Good to see you. So why take that selfie?
Isn't that the strangest thing? I've never experienced that on any story I've been involved with, but the belief was, what Jake told me, is that he took it to send it to Pamela Buchbinder to basically say, what do I do next? Because there was never, he says, an escape plan.
And this actually before selfies really became popular back in 2012, right?
Right.
Now, what happened after his trial?
He is in upstate New York. He's been transferred to a facility that's a little less rough, but we are told by the New York City Police Department that this investigation is ongoing, and they will not say whether or not Pamela Buchbinder is a suspect.
The bipolar defense, will it stand up?
That's a tough one. It's never worked before, and this crime, by the way, occurred about 5 blocks from where we're sitting right now, but this is an intriguing story.
All right, looking forward to it. Peter, thank you. Good to see you here. You can watch The Psychiatrist and The Selfie on 48 Hours tomorrow night right here on CBS 2, and that is at 10 o'clock.